Hello and welcome to b.b.speaksfootball. Today I will be talking about one player from each country who you should be looking forward to this World Cup. Let's go. Yeah, I have not been here for 1 month or so. Yeah, sorry. Let's go. At first, we talk about the host, Qatar, and their one player who you should be looking forward to is none other than the Qatari legend, Hassan Al Haidos. I don't see Qatari football much, but he will do better in this World Cup. And he's a Qatari legend, and you should not see any other player like him in the Qatari lineup. And so he will play good, but I don't see any chance he can score more than 3 goals in this group. So good luck to him. Next up, we have Ecuador, and their standout player could be Moises Caicedo from Brighton and Hove Albion. Yeah, he has been good for the last 2 or 3 weeks, and he has been taking up his form recently, and he can score goals in the group. But yeah, he will be the standout player from Ecuador. Next up from Senegal, there's none other than Sadio Mane, but due to his injury, I can rate Pape Matar Sarr, yeah, that young winger from Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah, you can tell that I have been taking much from the team, but he's a legend, man. He's not a legend, sorry. He's a talent, man. He's a talent. He's a real talent, and I have seen him play. You can see him play in the World Cup, but if you don't rate a youngster as a standout player, then I can say Edouard Mendy. He will play good for Senegal in the World Cup, and that's it. Next up from the Netherlands, you can say Virgil van Dijk, Memphis Depay, Steven Bergwijn, but no, man. Look at it. These are absolute legends from Netherlands, and you will see them play good. But one standout player who has been playing very, very good recently is none other than Cody Gakpo from PSV Eindhoven. He's a he's a standout player. He's a youngster, 23 years old. Manchester United has been wanting him, and yeah, he will put on a show in the World Cup. And yeah, you can see him as a standout player from Netherlands. Next up from England, we have hi bro. That's none other than Harry Edward Kane. He won the Golden Boot in 2018, and he has been picking up his form recently in this season. And yeah, he will score goals, and he can take England all through the cup. But I don't see England winning the World Cup, but he will score goals. He's a legend, man. And yeah, that's it. Next up from IR Iran, there are many talents. Ali Reza Jahan Bakhsh, and then Mehdi Taremi, then Sardar Azmoun. There are many talents in the Iran lineup, but if you want me to tell a standout player you want to see, it has to be Sardar Azmoun. 27, he is playing for Bayer Leverkusen, and he will score goals. Let's predict. He will score 5 goals in 3 matches. Let's go. I don't know, but that's a gut feeling for me that he will score 5 goals in 3 matches for Iran. No way. I am going out of my predictions for the World Cup. And yeah, if you haven't still seen my World Cup predictions video, then go and see. Link is in the description. Let's go. Next up from the US, there are many talents even in the US lineup. Christian Pulisic, Weston McKennie, and all that stuff. But I see Christian Pulisic as a standout player from US. Yes, he is not in a very good form recently, but it takes no time for a player to get in form, and it's a gut feeling for me that he will play good in the World Cup and take USA to a good position in the group. But yeah, that's it from US. Next up from Wales, I prefer Gareth Bale. Yeah, there are many talents like Philip Billing, Harry Wilson, but man, yeah, Gareth Bale plays golf and all those stuffs in his Wales. But yeah, whatever he plays for Real Madrid, he plays excellent, fantastic, outstanding, whatever you tell for Wales. And he will also play very, very good in the World Cup. It's his last World Cup for Wales. And yeah, that's it. Next up from Argentina, and I'm just remembering the faces of the Argentina fans if I don't tell this word. And the standout player from Argentina is gonna be none other than Lionel Andres Messi, and he will play good in the World Cup. It's his last World Cup. For the sake of the Argentina fans, it's his last World Cup, and he will give everything he has to win this World Cup. And yes, Argentina are one of the favorites to win the World Cup. And yeah, standout player will be Lionel Andres Messi. Up is Mexico, and their standout player has to be Ochoa. And yeah, he has played for Mexico for a long time. He has played 4 World Cups from them, and Mexico are one of the biggest upsets I have seen in the World Cup. And so Ochoa will play good for them. Yeah, that's it. Next up is Poland, and again, Barca fans will kill me if I don't tell this name. And so the standout player will be Robert Lewandowski. Lewandowski. And yeah, he will score many goals for Poland, but I don't see much from him because they are not very good crosses for him to score the goals. There are talents like Nariusz Milik and then Zielinski, but yeah, he will not score that much goals for Poland considering his form. He has been in good form recently, but I don't. Next up from France, and I will be a very big fool if I don't tell this name. And the name is Karim Benzema. Karim Benzema and Olivier Giroud. They have been in very good form recently, and those two strikers will blow out the World Cup. I tell you, it's not gonna happen to France for the World Cup curse. They are not gonna go out of the group, and they're gonna go through the group stages. I tell you, these two strikers are gonna fire in the World Cup, and one of them, Karim Benzema, will be the standout player for them. Next up from Australia, you have Awer Mabil. Yeah, he was born in Kenya, but he represents Australia at international level, and he's a very big talent from Australia. Many big clubs are after him, and you will recently see him in Europe. You will recently see him in Europe. He will be a standout player from Australia, and yeah, mark my words. Next up from Denmark, you have the dead Viking Christian Eriksen, and he has been in very good form recently from Manchester United. The crosses he makes are wow. Those crosses, I love it. I like it. I love everything about his crosses, passing, and he will be a standout player from Denmark. You can also say young attackers like Mikkel Damsgaard, Dolberg, but man, Christian Eriksen is gonna fire in the World Cup this year. Mark my words. Next up from Tunisia, we have Al Khazri, and I also don't know much about him. He has played in the Premier League for Sunderland, but I didn't see him playing much, and he's gonna be the standout player from Tunisia, but I don't see him scoring much goals. And that's it for today, and I will see you in the next video in the E to H group standout players. And yeah, bye for now.